Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am. So, hey, I thought I'd do a day of eating. It's been a while since I've done one. So I thought I'd do one. Now I'm doing a day of, this is going to be protein sparing modifying fast. So if you don't know what protein sparing modifying fast, I'll explain that in a minute. I want to welcome all the new folks. I've had quite a few new people join and subscribe to the channel. So thank you. I appreciate it. And again, of course, all you guys that have been with me for a long time, you guys help me and drive me to success, right? So every day, I struggle with life and all of the issues we have, and you guys really give me that positive attitude and that energy and how do I say? I guess just give me that push to be successful in life, right? So I really want to thank you for all that. So today I'm going to do a day of eating. Let me go back and a little bit about the channel, just for the new folks. So the channel is all about health and wellness. So I'm going to show you how to eat right, how to exercise right, really how to get your life back, how to lose weight, how to get your health back, really. So that's what it's all about. I started off, I was about 235, 240 in that range when I started this off in 2017. The doctor told me that I was going to be going on diabetes medicine, high blood pressure medicine, and suggested I do the keto diet to lose some weight and get back into shape. So I started doing it in 2017, towards the end of it, in November timeframe. So I've been doing this for a little over 4 years. I've been really successful with it. It's been a great diet for me. It has saved my life. It has really rejuvenated me. It has gotten rid of all the aches and pains in my body. If you don't know anything about keto not only can help you lose weight, but it can really help with arthritis. It can help with a lot of other issues that you have in your body, inflammation and everything else. And it's just been great, especially as I'm not a young guy anymore. So for me, it's actually taken 20 years off of my life, I'll bet you, or more. So it has really been truly a great experience for me. I've got the weight off, and I would say, what's harder than losing weight is to keep it off. So I've been able to keep it off for that period of time as well. So I think I've done good. I don't want to oversay that. And a lot of it has to do with you guys and supporting me, especially for this last year, because you give me that motivation to be successful, right? So you really want me to achieve, so I want to achieve for you, and just show you that we can do this together and be a team and work together and lose weight and not only lose it, but once we get there, we can maintain it and stay there, right? And that's the most important part of it is once you get there, to stay there. I've done it before where I've lost weight. I get down there, I'll lose 70 pounds, 50 pounds, and then a year later, you know what? I gain it all back. This is the first time I think I've done it for over 4 years where I've maintained that weight. And actually, I've kind of cut back a little bit more because the doctor said to me last year, hey, can you lose another 10 pounds? I said, sure, not a problem, right? So, but the last 10 pounds is always the hardest. So, but anyway, enough of me talking about it. So I'm going to do a day of eating, day of protein sparing modifying fast. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of part of the keto plan, where it's just, instead of doing a high fat part of it, you're doing a lean day. Some people call it lean days. And it really is eating high protein that day. It's meant to do it 1 or 2 days a week, maybe 3 days a week, and that's it, and not consecutively, because of the fact that you are so low carb, low fat, and high protein for those days that it's not actually good to do it for a long period of time, consecutively, day after day. So I do it just 1 day a week. Again, I'm in the maintenance mode, so I'm just doing it 1 day a week right now. It helps me maintain my weight, and gives me that little bit of edge, to kind of know whether I'm doing good or bad. And some weeks as I'm doing really well, and I know my weight's where I need to be, the following week I may not do the protein sparing modifying fast day, just because of the fact I really don't need to do it, right? So I'm maintaining. So it really is, so I'm taking my carbs down to 10 or less total carbs. I did elevate my fat on it, because generally when you're doing it, it's 30 grams of fat or less. I'm going to bring it up to 50 just because I'm in maintenance mode, and I'm going to allow myself to eat some low carb foods that have a little bit higher fat in them because of the maintenance mode that I'm in. And no dairy for the day. So in your coffee or anything else, you can have some kind of nut milk or something like that, but no no dairy. So no cream, no heavy cream or anything like that, right? So so it's good. It's only 1 day a week, so it's not a big deal. So stick around and watch it. You'll see that I eat a lot of food, because to eat your lean, and oh yeah, and the protein you have to eat until you hit your lean mass, right? So your lean mass is you take your body fat composition and minus it from your body weight. So in my case, I weigh 180 pounds. 20 pounds of that is fat. So I try to hit 160 grams of protein. So 150 to 160 grams of protein. So that's my goal. So hopefully you stick around, you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, any ideas. Again, I did a couple things to it to modify it, just because of the fact that I'm more in a maintenance mode than in a weight loss mode. If you saw me last year, when I did it last year, it really worked pretty dramatically. And that chart that I showed every week just went right straight down, where I was losing every week, with the exception of when I went on vacation. So, all right, I'll see you in the next segment. And one more thing, I am starting a membership. So I have started a membership. So if you're interested, go down there and check out the link below it. It's a great way to show support for the club. There is some membership perks in it. There's a button on there. You can click on it and it'll just go through what the perks are, and you can kind of look at it, see what it's worth for you. It's just a couple bucks a month, and it really, really, truly supports the channel a lot. Things are getting expensive. Cooking is getting expensive. So it would really, really be appreciative if you go down there and just go down there and check it out. As well as I got a bunch of Amazon affiliate links. And there's a discount code for Keto Chow down there as well if you want 10% off some Keto Chow. So go down there and check out those links. It would be truly appreciated. Again, it's a great way to help the channel out as well. So I'll talk to you soon in the next segment.
Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to do a day of eating, protein sperm modified day of eating. So still doing these. Maybe I'll even do a weight in. I'll let you know what I'm doing weight wise. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with my coffee. Put it down here. So just it's going to be a black coffee. At the same time, that's going. Actually, going to have a piece of protein sperm modified bread. I'm actually going to toast it. Throw it in a little toaster. And let's see, the coffee is somewhat done. Halfway. This is the collagen I use. I put 2 scoops of collagen in there. I do a half a cup and then I put the collagen and then I put another half a cup in there. So let me get a spoon to stir that. Alright. That's all there is to it. This is one of my favorite little tools. It's like a little toy for me. It does a great job. That's all there is for my coffee. And the toast. That's it. That's a simple breakfast for me. So, not much to it. And I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to watch a couple of videos and get ready to get caught up a little bit of videos that I'm past due and watching. But that's it. Need a plate to put it on. On my regulars day, I'd eat a piece of this protein spare modifying bread, and I'd put a piece of peanuts and peanut butter on it, or some good jelly or something like that. But that's it. Plain toasts, black coffee. All right, we'll come back to the end and talk about supplements and lunch and move on. All right, I'm going to go through and just talk a little bit about supplements and what I take for breakfast for supplements. Usually I just take first thing in the morning, I take a probiotic. I've discussed it before. It really helps me a lot, helps me keep regular, and as well as keeps good gut health, right? So I have a glass of water, so I'll get it after. So I take this is usually I take this in the morning, first thing in the morning. They suggest that you actually take it at night just before you go to bed, because that way there you're sitting on an empty stomach and it gives the probiotics a chance to grow the bacteria in your stomach to digest your food. The next thing, and again, I know some people have talked about some things don't sit right with them and some don't, but these are the things I take and that I find work for me. Zinc. So zinc to me is real important. It's good for your brain function. It actually helps build your testosterone up as well, and really helps with a lot of different fun. I thought Thomas Lowry did a video on this yesterday, at least at the time I'm doing this, so it probably would be a week from now. But it was actually pretty good. So I take that. I do take a fish oil supplement. I take some vitamin C. I take this D3 K2. I put links to all this stuff down below, so go down there and check those links out. I take some magnesium glycinate. That's what I take in mine. Then I've been starting to do this, and I've been taking this, 2 weeks now. I've been taking this iodine. This is just a small dose of it, 250 milligrams, or micrograms, I guess I call it micrograms. So, because it's so much smaller than a milligram. So that's what I've been taking those, trying that, seeing how that goes. Works pretty good. And then the last thing I've started taking was this barley pure. So as well, I'll put a link down for that as well, and you can get it in there. So I'm taking that, and it's just it's barley grass and from New Zealand is what it is. So it supposedly helps you as well with some of your digestions, and as well as other benefits. So I'll put it down a link. Go check it out if you're interested in it, and you can kind of see what it will tell you, what all the good things it does. So what I do is I take the Probiotic-10 NOW, and then the rest of them I bring with me, and then I take them just before I eat my lunch. I guess realistically, like vitamin C is actually water soluble. You should take it when you take water, whereas some of the other ones are more of an oil soluble or fat soluble, so you should be taking them after you eat and some before you eat. So but I don't really get that detail into it, just kind of take them all so at once. So that's my supplement regimen that I take. So I prepare that as part of my lunch, and then let's see what we're gonna have for lunch. So lunch is real simple. I'm going to use this whole packet. This is, I have to weigh it. I think it's 9 ounces of the turkey breast. So it really virtually has almost no fat, not quite. It has a half a gram of fat, 0 carbs, 0 fiber, 11 grams of protein per servings. So it's a good stuff. And then I'm going to take 3 of these. These are the Egg Life wraps. I will tell you that I tried the Southwestern ones the other day. They have the Southwestern, and they just, man, they were so good. They're going to be my new favorite. So I already ate them all, so otherwise I'd be taking those today. Just it really has really good flavor. So there's 3 of them in here. 3, maybe there's 4. So really good stuff. I like these. So that's gonna be my lunch. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Not much to it on a protein sparing modifying day. No butter, no dairy products, or no yogurt or anything like that. So, all right, that's my lunch. So I'm gonna go pack all this stuff up, and then we'll come back and maybe I'll show you what it looks like when I'm at my desk, and what I'm eating for lunch, what it looks like anyway. And then we'll talk about dinner later in the next segment. All right, guys, let's talk about dinner. Yum, 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 yum. So I'm going to go through what I'm going to have for dinner. Oh, I didn't get the... as always, I'm going to go meet my wife for dinner. So I'm going to prepare the food, and I'm going to take it with me. So what I'm going to do is this is 12 ounces of chicken breast that I'm going to take. It's all cooked and everything else, so all I'm going to do is heat it up and take with me. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eat some broccoli. And you're saying, oh, broccoli, protein sparing modifying days? Yeah, my carbs were low enough for the day that I actually could put some broccoli in there. Broccoli is pretty low carb, so it's not too bad. Now it does say, let's see if I can get this in right. So I'm going to weigh it out. So you know, I'll point the camera down so you can see it. So I'm going to weigh this out. If you don't have a scale, you should get one. There is one in the description down below if you want this one. This has been good for me. A little light in, it's pretty cheap. So I'm going to, in here, a serving of this, if you read it, a serving of this is 85 grams, and I'm going to use 2 servings. A serving size is about 1/3 of a cup. I find it a lot better, especially something like this where it's leafy, to try to weigh it out. So 85 and 85 is 170. So that's 170 grams right there. So that's my serving size. That's what I'm going to have. So that's going to be my dinner. I will have one other thing here that I'm going to have with it, but there is no calories or anything else involved in it. And the broccoli, all I'm going to do is stick it in the microwave for a couple of minutes, heat it up. And the same with this, and I'm going to just heat it up with this. Put it in a nice glass pan and take it with me, and that will be my dinner. But I also take a glass of water with me. I do this every day. It's a ritual for me. And then I will take some, let me find my little thing here. Hold on 1 minute.
going to improvise. So I take this. So I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. So this is Perfect Keto electrolytes. I use this every day. This is the lemon lime one. It's the one I like, so that's the one I get. So that's the one I use. I find some of the other ones, I've used some of the other ones, I find them really salty, too saltily. This one I find has a pretty good amount of salt in it, but it also has magnesium and some other stuff in it, so it fits the macros right, and it doesn't taste overly salty to me, so like some of the other ones do. I haven't tried the Redmond yet, so I do have to, so I guess it's another one I will try down there. So just to I'm sitting here playing with this. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to click you down here just a second. So to get this in here, to pour it in here, to me anyway, it creates a big mess. So what I do is I fold a piece of paper like this. I guess I should just go buy a funnel. So I tap it in there, that's all I do. And then you can see it's in there. And that's all there is to it. So that's my dinner. So So I will tell you that it's a lot of 12 ounces of chicken breast is a lot of chicken breast. I will tell you that the turkey breast that I ate for dinner is a lot. So we will come back here at the end. I'm going to heat this all up. You don't need to see that part of it. We'll come back here at the end. We'll go through the macros, how we did for the day, and see whether we met our requirements or not. So, all right. See you in the next segment. All right, everybody, we're done for the day. That's the end of the day for me anyway, so I'm done eating. Now I'm going to sit down and relax. I'm going to watch a little bit of TV for about an hour or so, then get ready for tomorrow for repeating, well, not repeating this, but doing something else, getting ready for work, and then going to work, and it's just eating different foods, right? So it's kind of repeating the same actions. But anyway. So, hey, this would be a great time if you like the content, you like what's going on, to thumbs up, hit that little subscribe button, or better yet, hit that little bell icon, hit that little thing in the corner there with the Alan's Awesome Keto World logo in there, and that will get you started, and it'll pop up the subscribe sign so you don't have to go down below. That would be so it's really simple for you. And then hit that bell icon so you get future notices as well. It was a really good day. I had a great day. The food was amazing. I'm gonna say, it's kind of plain, so that's why I increased the fat content, because I wanted to try to bring in some other foods in it as well. So, but today was kind of plain. So I'm gonna go through the macros. I'm actually gonna put them up here, right here, but for the purposes of this conversation, I only have them right here. So I'm going to just kind of talk through them and talk about how I did for the day. So just to kind of remember, I ate the protein sparing modifying bread this morning. I had black coffee and collagen in it. I had for lunch I had the egg life wraps. I had the roasted turkey for the mini sandwiches out of them. You saw that little clip in there as well to see what that looked like. And then for dinner I had that roasted chicken, I should say. I'm sorry, roasted chicken, and then about 2/3 of a cup of broccoli. So, and that's what I had for dinner for the day. I'm done. I'm not going to eat anything else. I had that. I also had the electrolytes from Perfect Keto, but there's no carbs in that as all either. So, so it was a good day. So here are my macros. So I stayed below the 30 grams of fat. So I didn't go over. I only had 18 grams of fat for the day, which is good. My total calories was 1,103, so really low calories. When I'm doing protein sparing modified days, I like to stay below the 2,000 mark. I mean 1,200 mark. Boy. So I told you the time changes got me all messed up. So that's what I'm going to blame it on. So 1,100 was for the day. So I was below the 1,200 that I tried to stay below when I do these days. My protein was actually really high, which I was kind of surprised. It was 212 out of what I try to hit is 160. So it was way over on that. My total carbs was 9. The fiber was 4. So if you're looking at net carbs, it was only six net carbs for the whole entire day. So you definitely can eat really low carb doing it. Again, is it healthy for you? Is it good for you? It's good if you do it in moderation. It's not real good if you do it for a week straight, right? So it throws your body into a state of shock. So you don't want to do that, right? So we want to give the muscles the protein to the muscles so they continue to work, they continue to grow, and continue to get strong. Speaking of that as well, I also throw up my weight up here. So I don't know I'm going to weigh tomorrow morning. So when I weigh in tomorrow morning, I'll put a clip of it up here. So I have no idea what it is. So we will see when the video comes out what it is together, right? Also, steps have been going good. Hey, there's a step challenge come up with Derek's Journey. I am going to be involved with that. So if you're interested with that, I'll put links down there to Derek's page as well. He's another YouTube creator, content creator. So he's having a step challenge. I've participated in the last 2. It's a lot of fun. It's a big crowd of folks. You get to know people. You get to intermingle with them. So it's a good time. So go out there and think about doing that as well. So it's great to get off the couch. It's not real strenuous or anything else. So also have some the April challenges coming up. I've revised my calendar, and again, I have trying to figure out what I want to do as far as exercise. If I want to do an exercise challenge or not. So I may do that, like a planking challenge or a push-up challenge, or I don't know, something where I'm going to do so many a day or for a certain period of time. Something for the whole month of April, and just see how it goes. Let me know what you think of that as well. So we will have it. I will in a separate video. I will talk about what I'm doing in April, but all that stuff is coming out. I have it already. So as well. So all right, that was my day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it interesting. If you have any questions, I do have an email down below. Send me the question and I'll answer it. See how it goes, and I'll give you my advice. It isn't, again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what's worked for me over the years, but I'm no doctor, so I'm not going to tell you any medical advice or anything else like that. I can just give you some advice, personal advice. But whether it's something to do with cooking, it's something to do with weight loss, it's something to do with fitness, I will try to do my best to get you an answer. If I can't answer it, I'll point you in the direction to get an answer. Because in this community, we get to know a lot of different people and a lot of different variety of skill sets. So which makes it really nice. So that's that really makes it so that we really help each other. So hey, enough of me talking. I'm rambling on. I don't want to make this too long of a video. You guys have a great day. You guys are awesome. Keep smiling. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Help each other out. And just remember that you guys are awesome. And I'll see you next time. And don't forget to watch this video or this video or this video. All right?